Hi, my name is Lee Manning. I'm one of the partners here and I'm a recruitment specialist, so I deal with a lot of recruitment companies as clients. I think I get asked a lot of questions about client entertaining, staff entertaining, and whether it's tax allowable and how you should be treating it in your books. I think the important one, and I get asked loads of questions about, is staff entertaining. Staff entertaining is allowable for tax, so you can actually get the tax relief on the cost and you can actually reclaim the VAT back, but you've got to be very wary of the £150 limit that is applicable to specific costs. So these costs are annual costs, annual functions that a company undertakes. For example, you've got your summer ball, you've got maybe your Christmas party, and I know a lot of recruitment companies incentivise their staff and have annual trips. The popular destination seems to be Vegas for some reason, but we seem to have problems with POA visits in respect to these costs. Now, what you've got to be very careful of is that £150 is not an allowance. You don't have it, and it's not, the tax is not on top of the £150 allowance. So you just got to be really careful. So you've got to look at each cost and each function. You take the higher cost below the £150, and then you would look to see if the rest is taxable. Now, what should happen is that the employee should pay the tax on these costs over the £150. Now, the problem is you're not going to be very popular going to your employees and asking them to pay tax on these social functions. So what a lot of companies are meant to do, and this is where Revenue and Customs seem to pull a lot of clients and earn a lot of money out of inspections, is that you're meant to enter it on a POA settlement agreement, and the company should be paying this tax. So as long as you're aware of the problem and you highlight this problem to either your bookkeeper or your accountant, then make sure that you do pay the tax. Now, I have had instances where Revenue and Customs have come in, done a POA visit and gone back 6 years, so where the annual tax was maybe a couple of grand could quite easily turn into £20,000–30,000 where the revenue have gone back previous years. So it's worth having a bit of housekeeping, looking at your books and records and just maybe declaring this tax properly. Other forms of entertaining, quite simply, any client entertaining is not allowable. There's no issues there, so just obviously make sure that you're separating the account when you're doing your bookkeeping, making sure your staff and your client entertaining is separate, so the tax relief is being claimed correctly. And also we get asked quite a lot with maybe team lunches, team evening drinks. Again, as long as you can demonstrate this is to do with the business, then it's allowable. So again, you should demonstrate maybe an agenda for the meetings. So if the revenue ever do ask, that you've got the evidence to support that it is a business lunch or a business drink. So that's it really on staff and client entertaining. If you've got any further questions, then speak to me. Thank you.